Sup, Liad? How you doing, Mr. Poggers? I heard there's an armor set here. I need it. Well, fuck. It's supposed to be somewhere here. What, the death count? 1,000,000. More than 1,000,000. There's no death count. Why would I do this to myself? If you mean death count to Placido Sax only, then 2. Yeah, that's what I need. Raises faith by 2? Yeah. This one is better. What's the last boss you beat? Loretta. The one here. Who guards the entrance to Millennia. So I have Millennia here. I have Moog ready and waiting here. No, Moog is here. But right now I am doing Maliketh and Placido Sax. So there's Maliketh, Placido Sax, Moog, Millennia, and endgame, I think, basically. Yeah, that's it. And the final trio. Why can't I use the spell? Loretta's the one with the holes? She is. The one with the holes and the magic. Also, if I get in trouble in Placido Sax's room here, I have other weapons to try. How much faith do you need? 15? Well, fuck, I'm not gonna use this then. Back to the regular armor. Rip. So I think the only things left are the worst parts of the game, basically. The hardest bosses, and that's it. You don't go by some recommended build? I do. Let me show you. This weapon is apparently mega OP and does very heavy stagger damage. And doing charged heavy attacks like this is very strong, and I have this guy who enhances charge attacks and this flask temporarily boost charge attack power. Everything one-shots me anyway, so I get attack damage buff when my health is max. This is raises a bunch of stats, and this raises strength. This guy enhances jump attacks, and the other armor is just things I can wear and not be heavy load. And this one has a buff on it, and this is the weapon. Other weapons are these two halberds that I can use if I two-hand. Or this guy that I put bleed and frost on and does heavy stagger damage. Or this guy which is basically the strongest weapon in the game, by far. This is OP shit. You do heavy charged attacks, it comes out super fast, it does a ton of damage, it has bleed, and it staggers bosses very fast. So I have 5 options. The reason this weapon is so good because it doesn't have any stat requirements. You can just wield it, no matter your stats. So you can stack other buffs instead of raising stats. So I'm trying this weapon, but if all else fails, I can go to the other weapons. No, mistake, mistake! Ah! Let's meet in the coffee break. Oh my god, I've never seen this attack! What the fuck?! What's he doing? What's he doing? What's he doing? Oh, goodbye. I don't know about coffee break. Cause I have someone coming over in the evening. You son of a bitch. Shit ass dragon. We might do coffee early, but I wanna play Elden Ring. And I'm dead. Okay. I wanna make some boss progress. There's a bunch of noise here, I'm muting mic. I don't just do me, I also do your mom. Okay. It reaches on the other side of its tail, okay. Lesson learned. What was I supposed to do? I was too late, apologize. It's too late. What the? I don't know what to do about that. Explosion is too big. Dinky 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 dong. Ding 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 dum. Not medical time, no. Placebo sex time. Malekith is worse. So far I have a pretty good handle on Placido Sax. There's one attack that I cannot for the life of me dodge. Hey FX, how you doing? There's one attack. It sounds like a Zelda area. It's a Zelda music, yeah. Good ears. There's one attack I can't dodge for the life of me. And If shit's gonna go down... Oh, this is a mistake. If shit's gonna go down... Fucking hell. Fire, fire. Then I might switch weapon. Move. Attack. How about me? I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. I'm good. We are in the end game. There's only end game bosses left. Son of a bitch. I thought he was gonna stagger. That's the attack. That wasn't the attack. Fire? Fire? He does fire now? That's new. That's... no. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Get my buff. What are you doing? Mistake. Hello? Is it gonna do laser now? Is it laser time? I'm not ready for this. I am unprepared. It's not laser time. Woo! Oh my god, stagger, man. What? It's laser, it's laser, it's laser. We're lasering. Yes, get fucked. Don't be greedy now. I'm greedy. Hmm. What's he doing? Oh no! Uh-oh. That's the attack. I need to roll back. Okay. Woohoo! Baby! Oh, my heart is pumping. GG, thank you. What do you mean that was something? That was good. He had that one attack with the explosion. After he teleports. I rolled forward, dead. Rolled left, dead. Rolled right, dead. It was anticlimactic? Nah. It's just because the music is muted. The music makes the whole scene. Zelda music does not do it justice. Let's go buy some upgrade material. It's plain fucking Zelda music, I know. I put it there. It's for me to not stress. That's exactly why. It works. I have 2 of these, 4 of these. 5, 2, 2, 1. 2, 1, 24. Yeah, I'm good. You know what? Let's just buy 12 more of each. Because... so that I will be ready for DLC weapons. Okay. DLC run this safe, I know. Yep, exactly. Okay, Maliketh time. The worst. The fight I am most bad at right now. Time to suffer. Why am I still here? Just to suffer. Let's see if I have anything else to do. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maliketh, Horalu, Malenia, Moog, Elden Beast. It's 15. Yeah. That's everybody. Suffering with relaxing music. Hey, if you're gonna suffer anyway, so... at least we're chilling. Link chilling. That motherfucker. I hate you. Yep. Listen. If all goes bad, I have my secret weapon. I have this. This is the measure of last resort. This is the I win button for me. Them balls. Also, this is maxed. It does ice and lightning damage. This is maxed. And this is also a very good weapon. I put frost on it. Spiky balls of steel. You remind me to change my flask next time. There's a charge attack buff on it. I need strength. Man's got balls. Hairy balls. If I was a real influencer guy, I would have been sponsored by Manscaped and I would have said, don't leave your balls spiky. With today's sponsor, Manscaped, you can shave your balls. Uh-oh. That's the good attack. Ah! Let me full my health. Woo! What's he doing? That's the good attack. Roll. Dead. Your suggestion is exactly what I wanted to do, Kota. I have some Sekiro plans. Well, let me tell you. After this run is over, I'm doing another Elden Ring playthrough, but on a casual character. Just no restrictions, full playthrough, all bosses, all regions, all everything. But for Sekiro I have plans. I have two plans. I have New Game plus 7 plus Demon's Bell minus Kuro's Charm, which means I have to perfect parry everything. That's one. And I have a no upgrades run for Sekiro, which is like a level 1 run, but Sekiro doesn't have levels, so I don't know what are the rules about that. I will decide eventually what I'm gonna do. But a kind of level 1 run on Sekiro. And New Game plus 7 and Demon Bell and no charm. No health upgrades? Yeah. Oh, no remembrances. Most challenge runners I saw do both of them. At the same time. But I feel like if I don't upgrade health, that's more like no leveling plus weapon upgrades. If I don't do both of them, it's level 1 and plus 0 weapon, which is way harder. Like by a million. So I don't know. I will decide as I go with the Sekiro run. Other option is to play Alan Wake 2 on New Game Plus on Nightmare difficulty, which is also something I want to do. Because I heard, no spoiler please, that New Game Plus in Alan Wake 2 changes a lot of shit. It's like big changes in New Game Plus. What is that attack? Way harder. Yeah, not upgrading your weapon is pain. IG plus in Alan Wake is not only changes the ending, just creates a whole new one. Yeah, I know about there's a new ending, but I also think I heard about it changes parts of the game that I don't know about. Then the loop, it's a spiral. Exactly. Maybe it's another part of the spiral, even deeper down the madness. Man, that would be cool. If New Game Plus is another iteration of the spiral. So, I'm dead? So everything is more insane. It's a very cool concept for a New Game Plus. And Sam Lake is a kind of creative genius who would do that, in my opinion. I really like him. I also like his Max Payne face. Oh no, the buffs! I forgot! Fuck! Thank you, Malikat. Ah! Ugh! Fuck. That's the good attack. That wasn't a good position. Roll, 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 roll. Fuck you! Too late. On the roll. So how's your Saturday going, guys? Both of you are off work? Playing video games, I hope. Yo, FX, are you still here? I know you're playing Warframe, right? In general. I have Warframe questions. You are living. Living and fasting. You still play Warframe, FX? You play Warframe from time to time? Yes. If I'm not mistaken, I saw some big news. Like they're making a big expansion. Like some phase 2 Warframe kind of shit. Is that true? I shouldn't have attacked. What's this? Ah, bad. Like for instance, phase 3, you said phase 2. I don't wanna call it a, I don't know, big update. More big than the rest of them. Panic rolling. Is this true that they're doing a huge update? Like adding new areas and I don't know what. Because I don't know what a normal expansion for Warframe is. There's a Warframe coming this month with many quality of life changes. It doesn't sound like what I had in mind. But the big one is that phase 2 for the previous big quest comes in a few months. That's more like what I heard. So, do you think, not that I would do that, just in theory, hypothetically, that would be a good entrance point for a new player? It's just too many games. I'm interested in playing Warframe, but there's too many games. Wah! I knew I should have rolled. I'm dead? Whoa! Whoa! Roll away, roll away! Oh my god, stagger, bitch! Warframe is a total time sink, but if you only play a bit from time to time, you don't have to pay too much attention. That's what you do when you already know the game. But what if you don't know the game? It's like saying World of Warcraft is a big time sink, but if you play the game regularly, you only come in once every new expansion, you do the raids and you log off. But a new player for World of Warcraft will sacrifice his soul. The Grand Warframe is the game itself. Yeah, I know it's like a Diablo, Path of Exile kind of thing, Destiny kind of thing. But usually I'm not the type of gamer who's interested in the grind. I just wanna do like, say, the main quest or the main story or stuff like that. And after I reach endgame and I'm into the farming stage, then I'm out, usually. Oh my god. Roll away, spam, spam, spam! I hate you! Ah! Spam roll, oh. Fucking I did Sunny. Yeah, me too. The game doesn't explain things well, therefore at the beginning you have to constantly be opening the wiki. Yikes. But if you like the gameplay, you can push through most things because you feel cool doing the stuff. Yeah, that's what I find appealing about Warframe. When I see gameplay, it looks sick. The movement, the shooting. Gameplay is the appealing part. And I will never farm the end game of any game. Or Diablo, Path of Exile or stuff like that. I'm not that kind of gamer. It's sick, it's cool, but getting there, yeah, that's the rough part. There are any different weapons with all kinds of abilities, literally hundreds of weapons that feel different. Cool, very cool, poggers. You can even more different upon the mods. So build variety. My positioning. I fucking hate phase 2. He slaps me with grace. I am maidenless. The grace has rejected me. You are maidenless. By the way, Kota, we prepped all of the grace sites. We have everything locked in. Many game types, some better than others. We are at the Morgue entrance, we are at the Millennia entrance, and we have the final trio, Malekith, Horalu, and Elden Beast. And that's it. So maybe I'm done with this run in about a month or so. Or a year. Or 10 years. Fuck. Whoa! A month. Millennia is gonna be rough. Millennia is gonna take a month. I have iron balls. Millennia will be a breeze, man. She's not gonna be a breeze. I'm dead in one shot. Takes 6 months. Oh, you remembered when you said yesterday you bet 1 hour on Loretta? Yeah, that was like maybe 3 hours. And I cheated. I used iron balls together. Oh, that one you need extra relaxing music. Just silence. What's more relaxing than Zelda music? Persona music. But Persona brings back memories from my past relationships, which is not really nice when I'm fighting a boss. Hop. Good attack. All away. Oh! What are you doing? What are you doing, step bro? Ah! Ay, ay, ay. Hold up a minute. I need to answer this text. Useful tips. If you throw Frostbite Port on Millennia when she does Waterfall Dance animation, it will cancel on the spot. Oh yeah! Yeah! I saw that strat once. I was planning to use this, by the way. This is the Millennia weapon. And I put Bleed and Frost on it. And hop this. So this is the Waterfall Dance plan. But freezing pots. Oh yeah. That's a good idea. But I don't want to rely on a usable item, because I would need 500 freezing pots for all my attempts. And a Bloodhound Step is not a usable item. It's always there as long as I have mana. Oh, dirty. Dirty, dirty Malekath. I'm dead. I'm alive. Oh. It's consistent, always cancel, but I will need to farm. Yeah! I will need to farm the Sleeping Pots crafting material. Like every few attempts, it will be pain and super slow. If I use a save file organizer and I keep reloading the same save file, then yeah, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to use any third-party things. I know you meant the Frostbite pots, me too. If I want Frostbite pots, I need to craft them. Also, I don't have the recipe, but that's not a problem. I need the materials. I'm sure someone's selling them. Sells an infinite amount of them? Also, let's say someone sells an infinite amount of them, I'm gonna need to farm runes every time. Because imagine I do her in 500 attempts. And every attempt she does Waterfall Dance 4 times. It doesn't feel like a good idea to use a usable item. No hit runners and speedrunners use that because they're good at the game. I'm not. They don't need to farm. Oh my god, I'm not focusing. It is a useful tip, you're right, it is. In a normal run, maybe next playthrough, when I do casual run, I might use that. Just to lighten the load. Because I'm gonna get her in a few attempts. If you are not at the game, I wonder how badly I would do if I were to play this. You would do fine. First things first, you can use ranged, you can use OP magic, you can use fucking this. This. The most OP move in the game, this. And you can use spirits summons to split the aggro from the boss. You can do a bunch of stuff. You can use more buffs. Because I'm level 1, I'm not able to use all of the buffs. Like when I say someone is good at the game, it's no hit runners. That's what I mean. Like people that are that went to the lab and figured out the formula. Oh my god. What are you doing, stepdog? Ah! Goodbye. We're getting him. I wonder if I get Horalu today. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Hey-ya. And jump. Fuck off, I rolled that. Greedy. I'm greedy, I'm greedy, I'm greedy. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it live. Did any of you two play Zelda games? Like real old Zelda games. Not Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. The classic ones. Did you play them? I was never a console kid. I never had a console ever in my life. Until 2017 when I bought a PlayStation 4 to go play Bloodborne. And now I have a PS5. And I have a Switch because I wanted to play Astral Chain and Bayonetta 3. But that was when I became an adult and I could buy my own shit. When I was a kid and I wanted a PS2 or 3 or whatever, my parents said, nah bitch, you have a PC, you're not getting anything. Ugh! So I never played any Zeldas and I feel like I have, like I am an uneducated gamer. Too early, panic roll. Let me get to full. His stagger is down. Wah! I hate you. You have played most of them. Link to the Past, Ocarina, Majora, Twilight, Wind Waker. Ooh. Bayonetta 3 was an experience. Bayonetta 3 was very good game as long as you didn't play as Violet, if you remember. God, I hated her. Her gameplay sucked. And on top of that, I don't know if you saw Kota, Shinji Mikami said, people hated the ending of Bayonetta 3 and thought that it sucks, but you don't know the plans. Man, we got plans for Bayonetta 4 and 5 and 10 and Bayonetta 1,000,000. And once you play the new games, you will see how wrong you are. You will be ashamed of how you talk about our ending. And then he left the company. And then he left Platinum Games. So what the fuck, Shinji? You sucked Bayonetta 3 and then left? What a Chad, man. What a baller move. I need to stop talking and focus. Panic roll. Good attack. Okay, game, eat my inputs. Okay. I still have words about Bayonetta, but I can't talk. Wah! Wah! Okay. Unexpected happened. This one just coincided with him getting fired. He didn't get fired, he leave. Skyward Sword never finished. Breath of the Wild finish, but meh. Tears of the Kingdom might finish one day. Breath of the Wild finished, but meh. That's interesting. Because Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild are basically the same, and the reason Breath of the Wild is so good, it's because it was new and groundbreaking. And Tears of the Kingdom, by comparison, is better in every way than Breath of the Wild, but it's boring. Because you played Breath of the Wild before. He's a dick doing that. So he made this Violet character, and on top of that, the ending of Bayonetta 3, by the way, spoilers for the ending of Bayonetta 3. It was like a passing of the torch moment where Bayonetta goes bye-bye, and the game like symbolizes that Violet will be the new main character. Same way with Nero and Dante in Devil May Cry. But Nero and Dante in Devil May Cry fucking earned that shit. Because there was a fourth game where it's like maybe a passing of the torch, but Dante was still there. And then in Devil May Cry 5, the way you do that is you make your previous main character approve in-game and in-universe and in lore, approve the new character. And that way the players have to approve that too. It's like, fuck. So Dante and Nero is a good example of how you do that. And how Dante in the end of Devil May Cry goes down to hell with his brother and he says to Nero, I think you got this, man. I know you got this. And Nero's gameplay was very much refined in DMC5. But Violet's gameplay in Bayonetta 3 was ass. Her character was ass, her attitude was ass. And then we were supposed to, I don't know what, be happy that she's the next main character? She's a shit character. Violet Soldado, yeah, I know. I still hate her. And that whole thing with Bayonetta and Luca being together? Suddenly they're in love? Luca's supposed to be the funny guy, the horny funny guy. Why are they in love? All of a sudden. But look at me criticizing the lore of an action game. Story doesn't matter in these games. Just for stupid nerds like me. Fuck! Oh my god. Oh my god, poise break. This is gonna poise break him. Yes! Oh my god. Bayonetta and Luca romance was from Bayonetta 1. No, in Bayonetta 1 it was a joke. It was Luca is looking at this super larger than life sexy witch, more powerful than God, and he's just a horny guy, and she blows him off. He hits walls, he falls around, he stumbles, he can't talk to her, and she doesn't give a fuck about him. That's a joke. That was the funny part. Suddenly she's in love with him? Like, what the fuck? Bayonetta 2 was where it really connects? I honestly don't remember anything about Luca in Bayonetta 2. Both of the alters that give them are both too sandbox for you. Too tedious with weapon system, very much true, I'll chew that. Too light on actual story, true, and too heavy with minimalistic soundtrack. Oh, I also played the 2D remake on Switch for Zelda. Not Link to the Past. Link's Awakening. I played Link's Awakening. Hold on. Fuck me. Woo! I fucking love this move. So I played Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom and Link's Awakening, and I have the remake or the remaster of that 3D Zelda for Switch. I think it's Skyward Sword? Or it's Twilight Princess. I think it's Skyward Sword, I have it on Switch. I didn't play it yet. Yeah, Skyward Sword. Is it good? Is it a good Zelda? You wish it was Twilight Princess? Because I have a dream to like complete all of the gaming history games that I didn't do. I did that with every Metal Gear game, including the ones from the 80s in 2020. Hello, dog. I played all of the Metal Gear games in 2020, and I felt good about that. So maybe I can do that with Zeldas. I will do it with Metroid games. I already have them. I have all of the... Fuck me. All of the Metroids on emulators, and I have Metroid Dread on Switch. It's just ready to go. So I got the Metroids down. But maybe... I wanna get the Zeldas too. Oh my god. How didn't he hit me? Wah! Fit? Fuck off, I'm just doing it, fuck off. I'm dead. I need to wait for this attack, for the big whoa overhead. I need that. It's a good Zelda, but controls are unique. The Switch version added motionless controls. Oh god. Thank you. But still kind of unique and special, so to speak. I think I played Mario Odyssey on Switch, and there are some moves that, if I remember correctly, you have to do motion controls. Like, you have to do this, so that Mario will roll around on the ground like a ball. So shit, I hate motion controls. Except for when I'm playing Beat Saber. Japan to English translation is a bit tricky. It's where I see raw Japanese was very different. Do you speak Japanese? Kota Namaki is a Japanese name. But you also said you're fasting on Ramadan. So I have no idea what's going on, Kota. Do you speak Japanese? Because that would be cool. I could ask questions. Because I'm a weeb myself. You know, like that Spider-Man meme? I'm somewhat of a weeb myself. Oh, bad mistake. Bad greed. What's this? Jump. Wall back! The only move you remember in Odyssey to require motion is circle around with the cap. Right, this move. Yeah, that was also shit. You are with some Japanese descent, but not entirely, and you do not speak Japanese. So it's like with me and Russian. I'm half Russian, my dad speaks Russian, but I don't know anything in Russian, unfortunately. I know like 5 words. Like, good evening and thank you. And you are Muslim, kind of funny, yeah. Japanese descent and Muslim. Yeah, that is very unique. I've never heard about that before. You thought you were Turks? Nah. My dad is Russian and my mom is some kind of Eastern European country that I don't remember, and Greek. Oh fuck! Me. So those are my genes. I'm stupid. Da 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 da. So you two are, you have my stream open, but what are you doing on your main thing? I don't believe anyone watches a Twitch stream as a main thing, but what are you doing? What are you up to? I have Twitch open when I'm gaming. I always have a stream open on the side. TikTok? Ooh, young zoomer. Young zoomer here, watch out. TikTok and reading. You also have the attention span of a zoomer. Do multiple things at once. What is this? Hop. Oh, that's the good attack. Roll away, roll away. Whew. Alright, now FF16. I heard it's coming to PC soon, I'm waiting. I hate I never finaled any fantasy in my life except for 15. I played FF15 for 10 hours and I hated every single second of it. You have the attention span of an autistic kid. Man, I hated FF15 so much. But then 16 is like an action game, and I was like, why didn't I roll there? Why didn't my finger press the button? Why was my brain slow? But, anyway, then I saw FF16 is live action. Like real-time combat. You love FF16 like a child you never had? Was it that good? So is it fair to assume you're playing FF7 Remake? Both of you? Eventually, FF7 Remake. I also want to play the original FF7 and then all of the remakes after all the remakes are out. You don't have the time for FF7 Remake. You love the story. You do have the time. You're sitting here right now, watching TikToks and reading. You could play a video game at that time. Even if you play like 2 hours a day, you still have the time. I always say that to my friends, my real life friends, who said, nah man, I don't have time to play video games anymore. And then they watch YouTube or watch a show or read a book or play roguelikes. You do have time to play games, you always have time. Maybe you'll watch the gameplay. It's never the same, man. It's never the same. And I did FF10, which was actual turn-based. Yeah, I know. Oh, I missed the message. It's live action, many people dislike that. But it's better for me because it is like ATB thing they've been doing it for decades. I hate turn-based combat in general. I think it's boring. Yakuza 7 and 8, man, they did turn-based combat really, really good. Their turn-based combat is the gold standard. It's turn-based combat, but it's action. You have to parry, you can move, you can, I don't know, do weird-ass abilities. It's live turn-based altogether. It's amazing. So, Yakuza games are good turn-based. Persona turn-based is a thing I suffer for the vibe of the game and the story. The combat in Persona fucking sucks. And other turn-based games I played in my life I did not like at all. FF7 Remake is like a halfway point between turn-based and action, right? Dragon Age 2 was like that. It was live action, but you can pause at any moment and give orders to your party. You don't want to waste time on a video game that you can watch with better quality and continuous 60 FPS. Oh man. That perspective is... I feel like it's wrong on a few levels. Let me unpack this. Playing a video game and watching a video games are very different actions. If you're only interested in the story and nothing else, yeah. But... hold on. Being the one who watches or the one who makes the decisions on the controller is a very different kind of brain space. Your setup is not too powerful enough to run it. So how did you play FF16? Oh, you didn't play FF16, you watched it. Oh, I see, I see. Well, in that case, it's fair, yeah. I have a story, I wanted to tell a story before. When I was a kid, I didn't have a console, ever. But I played God of War 1 and 2, the original ones, at a friend's house. And I don't know if you remember, but the ending of God of War 2 is a huge blue ball anus tickling cliffhanger that just gets your dick so hard for the next game that's insane. I was so horny for the God of War 3, it was holy shit. And then it comes out on PlayStation 3, the most expensive console ever. And my parents will never buy me a console. So I fucking watched the whole game on YouTube. I also remember I was on a ski trip with my dad. So we would ski during the day. And at the evening, I would sit at the hotel lobby with Wi-Fi and watch God of War 3 playthrough. And I was so excited about this. And I watched the whole game. But the thing is that I'm dead. The thing is that if you play a game after you watch it, it severely diminishes the first playthrough effect, where you're blind and you don't know what to expect and you don't know what's happening and you're surprised. Experiencing that surprise when you're holding the controller and making the decisions is so much more impactful, in my opinion. And I did eventually play God of War 3 when I bought my PlayStation 4 in 2017 to play Bloodborne. And by that time I knew all of the boss fights, I knew the locations, I knew what's gonna happen in the story. I knew about the ending where it drops off a cliff of quality and it's like, oh yeah, Kratos, hope was in you all along, and it becomes like full anime bullshit. And I would have rather be surprised by that. Oh, that's the good attack. Shit. Oh my god. Can you get out of there? Fuck. I need stamina. Good attack. Oh shit. I might die here. Whew. You watch sometimes game you wouldn't play, but a bit interesting. Yeah, me too, me too. Especially pure story games like Danganronpa or Ace Attorney or stuff like that. Because I watch the game and I get the same experience because there isn't really much gameplay, and I get the player's commentary on top of that and the jokes and stuff. You can run Elden Ring and Armored Core 6 just fine. Good. Good games. But FF16 and 7 Remake, it refuses, yeah. Those are heavy games. Heavy, heavy. Oh man! Three, 4. Damn it! I need to delay my roll. I didn't know if I have time to do a charged R2 attack and go get the riposte on top of that. So I just decided to do 2 heavy R2s instead. My ripostes don't do much damage anyways. Lucky. Let's go, Beast Boy. Fucking furry. Oh, no, back! Why did I roll forward? I know to roll back. Roll back. Exactly, like that. Damn. Damn. I wanna get him, and then there's the Lindell Ashen Capital, where there are two things I wanna get. There's the Erdtree Favor Charm, +2, which is very pog. And there's Somber Ancient Smithing Dragon Upgrade Dragonstone Material Weapon over there. And then Gideon! Oh my god, there's Gideon! So easily forgotten, the furtive Gideon. He's gonna whoop my ass. God damn it. When will I be able to reach phase 2 with the bubble on? Back. Back, you dirty ape. Oh, too early. Woo! Way too early. Way too early. I can change weapon, but I still wanna try phase 2 with the Serpent Hunter. You heard Dragon Dogma 2 will be at most 30 FPS on PS5 and once combat IR. I'm guessing that's FR, which means frame rate. Drops to 1824. Yeah, I heard that too. I think John Lineman from Digital Foundry said that the gameplay is under 30 FPS on console. And that is why PC Master Race, baby. Oh no, I regret everything. Ah! For $70 game? Fuck no. Yeah. Capcom games go on sale pretty heavily, like 6 months or a year after release. I got Resident Evil 4 about 6 months after release for, I think, half the price. I think. Also, Dragon's Dogma 2 costs... Dragon Dogma 1 costs $5 right now on Steam. And I haven't played it. And I cannot play some game 2 before I played some game 1. So I'm gonna play Dragon's Dogma 2 anyway after 1, which is gonna be many months from now. And by then the game is gonna be cheaper. So I'm not worried about that. What is that attack? No, I've learned my lesson. Ah, I swear I rolled that. $70 on console and under 30 FPS. Yeah, that's rough. That is a buyer beware. Wah! Can you give me good attacks, man? Not like this. Nope. That was not a good attack. Do 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 do. It's not buyer beware anymore. When buying, there should be a screen saying it will be capped at 30 FPS. I agree. I agree, and I want a Bloodborne remaster, please. You know, the thing is, the Digital Foundry man, which, by the way, if you don't know, Digital Foundry is a YouTube channel that analyzes games very, very deeply on technical terms. And they are like the frame rate masters of the internet. And they said that Dragon Dogma 2 is uncapped. The game doesn't have a frame cap. So it hovers around 30, 35, and then in combat it drops. And the fact that it hovers around the 30-ish mark, and it's not a constant 30, actually makes it a worse experience than a constant 30. Because the frame times are always changing. I wanted to go low. Grid. Bloodborne Remaster will never come. You have come to terms with that? I'm still on the copium. The game is good, but frame rate will be the main drawback. I agree. Game looks awesome, but that is why PC is the superior platform. I think console wars are stupid because PC is winning. I'm still very much high on the Bloodborne Remaster copium. I've told myself internally, in my heart and in my head. By the way, Bloodborne is my favorite game ever of all time. By the way, I have a Bloodborne tattoo on my leg. And I've come to a compromise with myself that if there are no news about Bloodborne official 60 FPS by the time the game is 10 years old, then I'm giving up hope. Which means I have a year left. I still have a year of hope. But after that, all hope is lost. Holy shit. For me it was DS1 and 3. What, the best game, favorite game? DS1 and 3? Yeah. It was the beginning and an end. And it ignores Dark Souls 2, which everybody should do. Game and your childhood. Oh man, that's heavy. You mean Dark Souls 1 came around when you were still a kid and you had freedom and no worries in life? And by the time Dark Souls 3 came around, you had like actual responsibilities and you had to be a functioning adult in society, which sucks. Damn. I wonder what game symbolizes that for me. Maybe Fallout 4 is when before Fallout 4, I was still able to not have a job and live with my dad. And after Fallout 4, I had a job. A shit job, but I had a job. I think it's Fallout 4. Ugh! Fuck you. It was goodbye for me and your former me and for your dad too, damn. Tough life. I also remember He died recently. Last game he played was DS3. Oh, your dad was a gamer too. That's cool. It's nice that you had this experience to share with him. It's very nice. My dad has zero idea about video games. And I remember when I was a kid, I forced him to play games with me. And he hated it. And we did play a puzzle game together called World of Goo. You had to build structures and bridges out of little goo people, solve puzzles. That's a game I remember playing with my dad. It's the only one. And it's nice to have those warm and fuzzy memories associated with games. You forced your dad to play DS1. What an evil child. I hope you didn't tell him anything. Anything about levels, or run away from the asylum demon, or where to go, or what the bosses do. Nothing about ceaseless discharge or bit of chaos. Anything. You didn't tell him shit. What a trooper your dad was. Suffering that first dip of fire, I would call that. I don't know if there's an English term for that. For Dark Souls 1. I suffered Dark Souls 1 too, but I had a friend that gave me like super vague hints. Like, don't go to the catacombs yet. Stuff like that. But other than that, he also let me just eat shit. Too early. Wah! I need stamina. Run away, run away. He missed me. That's bad, actually. Because his poise is full now. He beat it within like 3 days. 3 days?! Wow, what a champion! And for DS3, he and I beaten it within 5 days, including DLC. Man, the Ringed City was poggers as fuck. I love the Ringed City. Holy shit, Malekith. What?! I thought there was no hitbox there. Oh, your dad's character is still there? Oh man, the feels. That hits hard. One-eyed swordsman. It's Berserk, right? It's Guts. I also have a Berserk tattoo. I have the Bond of Sacrifice. It's not the character, but the save file. I call him the Black Swordsman. I think the manga calls him the Black Swordsman too. I haven't read it in a long ass time. Oh, fuck. Bullshit, that missed. It was in his head. What? I deserve that. It was right of Miyazaki to make a burial in memory of Kentaro Miura, the creator of Berserk. It was right of Miyazaki? Where? Where was that? It was in real life or in game? Because Miura died before Elden Ring. In Caelid? What? Let me Google this. Because Elden Ring came out after, before Miura died. Okay, hold on. Everyone been there at least once. I see someone on YouTube here, and you said Caelid. Hold on. Elden Ring fans uncover a tribute to Berserk Light creator Kentaro Miura from February 26, 2022. Holy shit. You don't even remember now? It's either Caelid or Limgrave. Let's go. Let's go there right now. I wanna see that. I'm sure I've been there on my first playthrough. My brain is rotted away because I didn't think Miura died before Elden Ring came out, but I guess I'm wrong. Everyone has been there one? Well, it's in Weeping Peninsula, and I'll have you know, in my first playthrough I completely missed Weeping Peninsula until I was endgame. And this is an early game area, it's basically like a first level. So I was super OP when I came here. And everything here was trivial. Stop. Archer, stop. Nice tree, nice block. Can I go kill him? Is there a Grace here? Grace, Grace, Grace. Grace. Literally one shot. I also one-handed my weapon. I didn't even two-hand it. Let's see. I remember a bunch of these sword sites all over the game. I did saw a few of them. But let's see about this one in particular. The Siege of Castle Morn. A lone hero fights for his vengeance, only to fall to the hand of Lord Godfrey. How is that a Berserk or Miura tribute? Hold up a minute. Because this looks like the Guts sword, then people think it was the Band of the Hawk? No. I disagree. No. Every Souls game has a Berserk weapon. to find Miura Memorial, 3rd of March 2022. Elden Ring, Berserk, and Miura, 54 last year. Damn, he died 3 years ago. Holy shit. Miura Memorial, location, Elden Ring, Dragon Slayer, Sword of Guts. The Siege of Castle Morn, a lone hero fights for vengeance. Which builds upon the lore of the story of this unsung hero, but also stands as great opportunity to put a clever Easter egg. This isn't the only inspiration from Berserk, however. Blah 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 blah, okay. Which builds upon the lore of the story using unsung hero, but also stands as a great opportunity to put a clever Easter egg in for the creator of a very beloved series. This isn't the only inspiration of Berserk, however. The gravestone has taken the visual style of the Dragon Slayer in what appears to be another nod to the franchise. I don't agree with this, because this kind of memorial thing, there are a bunch of them. There's in Kaled and Liurnia and Altus Plateau. There are a bunch of these places. So why is this one special? Ah, fuck it. It's all over the game. I think it's not meant to be just that one. Oh. I wonder if the number of swords there is the same number of the people in the Band of the Hawk when there was the eclipse. Then I would believe it. Just the sword grave in general. Too early, man. Too early, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Too early, man. Exact same mistake 2 times. You're not learning. Resembling the Dragon Slayer, maybe I was a tribute to Kintaro Miura. But there's the actual sword. There it is. Here's your Berserk reference. Right here. You don't need the burial site for it. Sword's been in DS1 and in DS3. Yeah, I know. Just that one looks a bit like Guts. I played with it in my first playthrough on DS3 because it was the Guts sword. And it was a very short while after I read the manga a second time. So I was peak berserking back then. I could have attacked there. I should have. Saki Beach. Saki Saki, Lucky Fucky. The good attack! I was too late. Okay, lucky. Since the creator of Dragon Ball Z, Akira Toriyama, passed away recently, I wonder how could I pay tribute to him? Dragon Quest should pay a tribute to him. It's basically his game in terms of art. But From Software games didn't really pull much inspiration from Akira Toriyama, as far as I know. But they heavily pulled inspiration from Berserk. There's a million Berserk references in Souls games, not only the sword. Just the skeleton wheel enemies is just one of them that I can get from the top of my head now. Oh, too late. I deserve this. Holy, let's see how much damage this does. You're sure From Software will reference it somehow in the DLC? Interesting. Interesting. I'll keep an open eye for it. You might be right, man. Man, that makes me think what happens when Miyazaki dies. Oh my god. Last time I was sad when a famous person died. No, what am I doing? Was when the drummer for Avenged Sevenfold died. But I was so young back then that it affected me for no reason, you know? A person I didn't know or didn't know about me died, like, yeah, he was a drummer of a band I liked, but I was sad, like someone I knew died. If Miyazaki died, Kojima and all Japanese game companies will pay tribute. Man, I think it should be like a global, a global grief day. Forever. Not only Japanese game development, but all game development. There's a bonfire in Dishonored. Like, everybody references these games. I also just got finished watching a YouTube video with Miyazaki interviews that I've never seen before. And man, he's so passionate about games, it's insane. He has like the attitude for games that I appreciate so much. He gives it his all. No! Suck my dick. That's the attack I'm waiting for. I can't, because From Software always delivers banger after banger, and you know what that is? Because Miyazaki is like a visionary. He micromanages everything in his games. He flies to London for the voice actors' recordings himself to hear them and give them directions in the studio. He flies to London every time they record voice acting. He collaborates with the Frog Nations, which is the company that does English localization for the games. And they have a back and forth of ideas about how to word and phrase the story. He always thanks the players and keeps the players in mind. He is a man of trust. He is. He had like a whole segment about his interaction with George R.R. Martin. That he said, I can't talk. Next death. Oh my god. He asked George R.R. Martin to write the background for the game and not the actual game story itself, because when you're making a video game, the gameplay is king. Gameplay comes first. That's from Miyazaki's mouth, not mine. Which is true. And I am super happy that he has that attitude of gameplay first. And not like a Kojima attitude of me first and gameplay second. So he asked George R.R. Martin to write the background for the game because he didn't want to limit George's creativity in terms of gameplay. So he said, George, you do whatever the fuck you want, and then we'll build the game on top of that and we will take care of gameplay. Hideo Kojima, I wouldn't say always delivers. I would say most of the time delivers. I roll! Metal Gear Solid 5, I'm gonna give him a discount on that, on the story on that, which is non-existent because of all of the fired from Konami situation. Metal Gear Solid 4, man, like, what are you doing? It's too long, you talk too much. Capcom handicapped Kojima? No, Konami handicapped Kojima. I know what you mean, but it's Konami, not Capcom. Metal Gear Solid 3, banger. Metal Gear Solid 2, my favorite. Metal Gear Solid 1 for its time. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Death Stranding, I could argue about Death Stranding. And that is where his creativity was at peak. Like, maximum... fuck me. Maximum Kojima-ness. No one to stop him. He's the boss. And we got Death Stranding, which is... I'm Mario and you're Princess Peach. More like Princess Peach. Ah ha 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 ha! Princess Peach! What the fuck? How is that writing in the game? Kojima wanted to end in Metal Gear Solid 2. Third was personal tribute, yeah. Like Miyazaki, he always wanted the most recent one was the final one. He wanted to end after Metal Gear Solid 1. And then people said, no, you give them 2. And he said, they want Solid Snake, they want a sequel, I'll give them a fucking sequel. And he pulled a joke on all the players on 2 fronts. One, the whole game is a simulation about Metal Gear Solid 1. And all of the mirrors between like the 4 bosses and the antagonists and the story and the blah blah blah. Like, it's the same pattern, but on a different game. And the big joke, Raiden. So he was like, oh, you want a second game? I'll give you a fucking second game. And then he wanted to end it there. But the people wanted a third game. And he said, you know what? I'll give you the best goddamn spy game ever. And he made the third one, which was sick. But people wanted more. So he said, you know what? I'm gonna make Snake old as shit. So there will never be another one. Because Snake is 1,000,000 years old. And then he made 5. And we see what happens with 5. MGS4 was really a good guy, yeah. He made fucking 1,000,000% sure that no one will ever want to continue the story after 4. He closed down everything. Oh no. MGS5 was because of Konami. Yeah. All of them were because of Konami. 2, 3, and 4, all of them were because Konami said, yo, dog, we want money. Go make a sequel. PT is a masterpiece also, by the way. PT is a Kojima thing. He fucking delivered on that. I think it was the scariest thing I've ever experienced. And I didn't even play the thing myself. I watched people play it. Holy shit, that was freaky. MGS5 was when Konami forced Kojima and threatened to remove his name from the MGS series. But MGS5 wasn't created because of that. The whole Kojima-Konami thing happened for an unknown reason during the production of MGS5. And that's why they threatened to remove his name, because they had some sick internal beef or something. But the production would have happened either way. They just wanted to delete him because of some unknown internal business. Too early. Woo! Fuck. Kojima had spite with the company. It's fun to guess. You know? It's fun to speculate. I also partake in that. But the truth is, we don't know. In my headcanon, in my own personal headcanon, Kojima fucked the Konami CEO's wife. That's it. That's my reasoning. And then they had a falling out. Like, there are some things floating around. I'm happy you laughed at that. There are some things and rumors floating around, like Konami made a bunch of money on mobile games and gacha games and gambling games, and Kojima had a big budget and less return on investment, but he wanted to play the artist and not the money man. So they said, get fucked. And he said, you know what? You get fucked and all that. Konami always handicapped him. Yeah, maybe it's good that someone handicaps Kojima, because when nobody handicaps him, like in Death Stranding, we get too much information. Fuck. Too much game. Maybe he's one of these people who needs to be censored to make a better product. Someone needs to handicap Kojima a little bit. Yeah, I agree. Someone needs to put the... like Rock Lee in Naruto or Piccolo in Dragon Ball. Someone needs to put the armor weights on him to weigh him down a little bit. Death Stranding was a rocky start, but a beautiful game. It was a beautiful game. It was amazing looking. And it also... I remember walking away from Death Stranding after I finished it and thinking to myself, I didn't really enjoy playing this, but this was an experience. Like, man, this was an experience. And also, the fucking madman actually did it. He succeeded. He made a game about peace with no violence, when all you need to do is fuck! When all you need to do is walk from point A to point B And the gameplay was actually legit engaging. Motherfucker made an actual walking simulator where walking is exciting and you need to think about it. Fuck. The madman actually did it. He made walking an actual mechanic, exactly. Like, the only thing you need to do in the game is walk from point A to point B, and the gameplay was engaging. When I held the controller and I needed to walk, I was locked in. I had things to pay attention to, I had plans, I needed to think, where am I going, what's the route, what do I have on me, what do I take with me? I needed to balance myself. I needed to think where I place items. I needed to do some proper weapon buffs, not like an idiot, like I just did now. I'm missing 15% damage. Ah, grid. Good. All is right with the world. Fuck off. I want my bubble! I need to be more patient! Patience is key.
I will not have it stolen from me again.
Oh fuck, I gotta go. Time for the balls? And the mace. Let's try one time with the mace. I gotta go soon, my dog needs a walk. Let's try the mace, you're right. Buff this. Let's see the damage. The damage is based on the bleed and frost procs. It's gonna be less damage overall. But when the bleed procs, when the base hits, oh fuck you. Let me heal to full. I might go back to the Serpent Slayer because I'm used to it by now. But one more time. Fair enough. I wanna see the frost damage on this. Because you see it has 127 frost buildup and 50 bloodlust buildup on the bottom there. So the frost should proc fairly quickly. Oh, if I bleed him... What about this? Okay, let's check the damage. It's 234 and 93. And if I change this... 234, 90... Okay, did nothing. So this gives me extra damage when a bleed is procced. Maybe if I get lucky. Let's go. Roll back. Grid. Holy! Stagger potential. Wow. And frost. No! I deserve this. Give me the bleed. Good attack. Give me the bleed. Give me the bleed. What's he doing? What's up? I hate this. I hate this. Oh, I hate that attack so much. Stagger damage is amazing. True. True, true, true. Where's the music? Why is the music gone? What do you want? Persona music or World of Warcraft music? Your choice. Persona, World of Warcraft. Persona, World of Warcraft. Zelda. Okay. There we go. You see what I'm talking about? Like, everybody knows this music. Everybody, regardless of if you played Zelda or not. But I didn't play any Zelda games. I feel like I'm missing something. For my gamer book. My gamer card is not complete. Because I didn't play these games. It's memorable. Yeah, Nintendo are really good at that. Too bad they're not as good at making hardware. Get away from there. Oh, that's the good one. I wouldn't reach it in time. Fuck! What's... Let me heal. Damn it. The Keymain games that run super well in that hardware, true. Because their games are, you know, they're not like The Witcher 3, Alan Wake 2, Final Fantasy 7. It's like Mario Wonder. Zelda is under 30 FPS. Under 30. I had no shame about playing Tears of the Kingdom on an emulator on my PC. I got 40 FPS in the open world and 60 in the dungeons. On the Switch, it's under 30. But you can't even feel it? I disagree. I'm gonna press X to doubt on that one, I'm sorry. I learned! Oh my god, I didn't attack there. I learned. I missed. Don't attack. Should have rolled twice. I missed! Let's try, let's try. Let's try, and I gotta go. I'll be back later this evening for another very short stream. Like an hour or two. And that's it. Asshole. Ass bitch. I'm dead. I'm alive. What? I'm out. I'm out. GG. That's it. Ah, we got Placido Sax today. I maybe get him later today also. Thank you for being here. Hopefully you'll return. GG's. Bye bye.